2 pounds of clay.
2 pounds of clay, and this is really more than I would use for a mug, more than likely. And it's more, I think you can maybe get the shape you want in slightly less, but we'll see here. I'll show you. So starting with it shorter and wider than it is tall. So this is 2 pounds, is that what we said?
It's almost.
Almost 2 pounds. So I think you could use less than this. But same thing, going down, stopping before I go all the way through. I'm hooking my fingers. And I'm pulling back. I can't pull back if I pull back and make the inside wider than the outside, I get a thin spot. So you can't pull back too far. You can't open up the inside too far. Now I'm just compressing. Bottom. I'm gonna add a little bit of water, and then I'm gonna go for that cone shape. So I'm bringing it in wider at the bottom than it is the top. And again, if it's off a little bit, I can come, if your hands are sitting still, you should be able to get it to go back to be roughly centered. All the way, hold on, let me fix something. All the way down at the bottom, I'm pushing in, moving my hands up towards the top, stopping before I go over, keeping that cone shape. I'm compressing the rim. A little bit of water, pressing in from the outside, and you want it to go, so see how I'm actually making it wider now? The reason that I did this is because there wasn't that much clay, and so I knew I needed to start shaping early. To make it go from a smaller diameter to a bigger diameter, it makes the clay thinner. So you need to do that before you've made it too thin. If you throw the whole cylinder very thin and then try and stretch it, it's going to tear. So you have to throw it kind of thick, then stretch, like I just did. And then I can come back and refine it a little bit further. But it's really it's plenty thin. And plenty big, I think, for a mug. Is this kind of the size you want? You want it bigger? Let's see, there's not much clay left in here, but we can see.
I don't understand what size will be the result after 2 firing.
It will shrink a little bit, yeah. But this is a lot of coffee.
I don't drink coffee. I drink
Tea?
a lot of water, lemon water,
Sounds good.
tea,
So for something like juice,
yeah.
Juice, I think you can get a bigger cup, right? I mean, people would make small cups because juice is expensive, but it's kind of nice to have a lot of juice. I don't care for that flair too much, but I'll show you something that you can do that's sort of nice. So I'm gonna cut this, scrape up the extra.
Yeah, this is what I usually do.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna use the back of this to scrape down at the bottom. See how I'm making that line? No, this is too big, so I'm gonna scrape all of that off.
I saw a video if to put water inside in this piece, it will be very easy to remove it without this sticking.
Water inside?
Yeah,
Oh, I've never seen that.
water inside this
Oh,
outside
yes.
piece and inside piece.
Oh, I've never seen that
The
either.
water will help you to don't stick and to remove
To
it.
remove it. I'm gonna do a little rib now. And whenever I rib to clean things up, you also don't ever go over the rim. You go right to the rim and stop. Take your hand slowly off. And finally, I think I'm gonna try a little bit of a different foot. So I'm gonna come down again and make that line like I did a second ago. Right down to the bottom. And now I'm going to make another line underneath. And get off this one chunk. And I'm going to use the sponge now to quiet this. And what I mean by that is I'm going to push this and it's going to soften it. Just a little bit. And I'll see if I can refine that slightly further. Right. And now I have a foot that kind of matches the rim. Let me put a big handle on there.
And can you move upper rim a little bit inside?
Can I do it?
Move upper rim a little bit inside.
Move it that way? Let's see. It's a little tricky. It's
Little bit.
It's trickier to go from wide to not as wide, but more like that.
Yeah, right now it becomes much better.
And then I'm going to round that over again. So you like it like that a little bit more? And then I cut it off. The bottom of this cup is thin, but I'm going to